I think I need to close this chat. I hope we are live. Yes. Excellent connection. Wow. Checking my voice, checking sound. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Sound is coming normally or it is breaking? Is it okay? With my voice, with the sound? Thank you. Thank you, my lovely wife, for your support. Mm-hmm. Yes, seems like we are live and with the voice, with the sound, with the cameras, we don't have issues. I hope also we don't have problems with using two cameras. Yes, the one I'm having behind myself using my mobile, the one I'm having uh, in front of me. Yes, should be okay. I don't see much problems. And how do I? Can you try texting me? I'm just trying because I should close. Does it allow you to text me? So you are not allowed to text me, huh? To send your messages. Ah, so I can see it. I'm trying to reactions. Okay, reactions. Timestamp, moderation, activity, participants. How do I stop the chat or close the chat or hide the chat? Select video, marker, share, and stream. Oops, oops, oops. Channel left settings, top chat, live chat. Pop out. What is, no, this one shouldn't be. I think you can. So how can I? I'm not sure. So we are having 20 seconds delay. Yes, yes, I'm trying in YouTube, but how exactly? It should be somewhere like this pop-out chat. Probably is it? Is it? It isn't the one, right? Maybe participants? No, it is only showing myself and community. Mm, yes, some views. Okay. Not much participants so far, but we have still 40 plus minutes. 11 rounds with two breaks. Uh, Hi, Samuel. Good player. Hello. Hello. Nice to see you. Nice to hear you. Mm, yes, I think it should be okay. Once I'm not using this, should be okay. Maybe we can do some training before. um, As outside of the tournament, travel ongoing tournament games, are you sure? Okay. Never mind. What about doing some puzzle? Okay, maybe we can try going to Lichess and check some tournaments. We have European Team Chess Championship. We have FIDE World Chess Championships. Oh, today two world champions are facing each other. Legendary players. Gary Kasparov against Vishy Anand. So first round rapid October 9th, 2025. Still we have some days, some hours. Yes, Fagerner International Tournament in Norway. I played in Norway in Fagernes once. Yes, first league of Central Serbia, Kuzubov, Moisenko, Isik. Yes, tournament in Italy seems like Asian Senior Championship. Okay, China National. So let's check here. Uh, we have some results. Laurent Fressinet drew with the white pieces against Alexis Sarana. It is interesting. Will Alexei join? And we see Alexander Predke with the white pieces facing Marc Andrea Maurizi. Yes, so far it looks mm, more or less okay for black. Having very big time advantage. 27 minutes for Marc Andrea, young talent from France. And Alexander Predke is having less than 2 minutes. We have Alexander Indic with the white pieces against Maxime Lagarde. I'm just checking, maybe it's nothing but fall down. Wow, 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 E3. Yes, I do have short castle. Mm, My rook is hanging. F takes c, bishop h1, bishop e3, bishop h1, king e2 is not working. Yes, I guess short castle should be the move. Yes, let's say short castle, e2, rook e1 is coming. You capture, I capture. Yes, you capture, I go rook d1. You take here, I take. Yes, white is having very promising position. I believe here white cannot be. Wow, we have rook h2 by Alexander. Wow, rook h2 is just winning. Even the line I suggested, short castle e takes f, rook f2, bishop d4, slightly preferable, but no need, no need. Why do I, yes, rook h2. Yes, seems like Alexander Indic is very close to get something very big advantage. What about last board? This doesn't look mm, playable. Yes, if I go knight c5, then rook c1 is probably coming, or hmm, yes, maybe not easy position for black. What about rook c1? Rook c8, f5 maybe. Yes, interesting. Wow. Yes, I think white should be better because black does not have enough horses to checkmate. Black is having very active position, but not enough attacking pieces. What's the evaluation of this position? Yes, and this one. Yes, white is being better. We have Papaioannou, Demchenko game ended in a draw. We have Shubel Mastrovasilis draw. And we have Pavlidis against Lavrencic. I think mm, I don't see any problems for black, but I think white is the better side. Yes, with some g5 ideas. Yes. And maybe very important can be Fedosiev's game, who lost yesterday with the white pieces against Jonas Bere, and today he's playing against Nicolas Teodoro. So one day you become a hero. Nicolas Teodoro won yesterday against Israel, against Maxim Rothstein, and um, Greece won the match against Israel, but today maybe he's facing some difficulties. This is probably better for white, but should be though very little, very less pieces left on the board. What are we having here? Yes, I'm not even threatening this. Queen d4 is coming. I have queen f2. Yes, I think white is generally aiming to get the king on h2. No, white is having preferable position, no doubt, because of safer king side. But yes, not much. But okay, what do we have here? This one, whoa. Nisipiano is playing Jordan Van Forest, and this is just bishop e7. Why bishop e7? If rook b5, probably rook c8, rook c7, or direct rook c7. I guess check and rook c7. So we went bishop e7. This is very interesting position. Ah, maybe very close. Hmm, because how do I play? If you take on b5 and you stabilize your position, like king g7, bishop f6, only black can be better. But how do I play? Like b6, rook. I think I should push my g pawn, but if I push it, you can just go king g7. Yes, it's just b6, rook c7, a4 takes. Yes, rook c8, g4. And Max Varmerdam drew the game with a white piece against Constantin Lupulescu. And this one is very chaotic. Mr. Van Velde is playing against Mr. Van Velde is playing against David Gavrilescu. Some theoretical game, maybe. This is looking very complicated. Bishop f1. So if I take bishop c4, bishop c4. But what if bishop c4? I take queen c4, queen move, bishop c4, queen e4. What if I take Yes, queen c4, queen b8, b7, or and this, if this. Am I blind? Whoa, whoa, friends, I'm not completely blind. Still, I know some chess. I can play some chess. Wow. No, this is, of course, shame to David Gavrilescu. Like, I just opened the position and I spotted bishop c4 tactical idea, like retired chess player, and I can see bishop c4. Whoa. And very big chance for Mr. Van Velde. I very much like the way he plays chess and he understands chess. I can say that very big fan of his chess. And once in 2024, I had the opportunity to face him, and the way he plays chess and the way he understands the game. And last couple of months, he's showing great performances. But what was the evaluation? Ah, it is very double-edged, you know. Like rook e5, queen c3, queen c2, bishop c4, bishop c4, takes. Yes, but once you go queen c2, though, very difficult move because you don't threaten anything. Yes, but bishop f1, I don't have any doubts. Van Velde will go for bishop c2, bishop c4. Yes, queen c4, I move my queen. Oh, surprisingly not queen a8 or b7. Yes, queen a6 is better move. Of course, I'm threatening to capture. And if you go bishop c4, should be this queen e4, right? Yes, queen e4, of course. I stop all king b1, rook c4 is coming. So it means that Anish is having a better position. Jordan is going to make a draw, I guess, very soon. Yes, g4 has been played. And maybe this is important game. And Azerbaijan is playing against Poland. We have two draws with two white pieces, and we have Safarli is winning against, or at least having promising position against Simon Gumulars, a very interesting chess player. And what about Muradli Kazakovsky? This is slightly preferable for white. I wouldn't say. Yes. And here we have Armenia or Czech Republic facing Armenia or Armenia facing Czech Republic. And what are we having? This should end in a draw. Nguyen Daivan is yes, I don't see who is playing. Most likely game will end in a draw very soon. We have some slight advantage for Roberto Vanessian against David Navarra. Yes, rook endgame. Some chances for Robert. And of course, computer is showing 0.0. Let's see. At least always uh, pleasant to see and better to have uh, extra pawn and some small chances for something. And we see here Václav. I think I'm pronouncing more or less precisely. Finek Václav against Haik Martirosyan. We have another very equal endgame. Yes, even hard to say which side is having better chances. Yes. And what are we having here? Wow, wow, complete mess. Complete mess on the board. Paramakopian with the white pieces against Jan. It is quite difficult to pronounce this surname. I apologize. And I don't know even who is better. Computer is saying equality, but it's a complete mess. Uh, I was thinking, would I uh, prefer having and being now in Batumi, Georgia, playing for my national team, or just basically playing chess and having being very nervous. There's no doubts. Players are trying their best, trying to give their best for the national team, but like how can you control the situation? It's like still another 8 moves to play before time control. I don't think White has any problems, but at the same time, always it can be very dangerous. Okay, we have, well, Maxim Chigaev against Edis Gurel. Yes, computer is saying equality, but no doubt White will play another 100 moves. Yes, maybe even decent chances to win this. This reminds me game of Magnus Carlsen against Jan Nepomniachtchi, very famous sixth game, after which Nepo started slowly collapsing. Though that game he played quite well. No, but here I can improve as much as I want. Like I can play as long as I want. I think in a similar position Magnus had knight, and slowly, move by move, he eventually promoted some of his pawns. Yes, this should end in a draw. Yilmaz Mustafa is playing against Anton David, who had incredible game yesterday with the white pieces against Nicolosi Kacharava. I very much recommend it. If you haven't seen that game yet, then I recommend to open it. I watch you a same times sometimes. I like your videos. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your feedback. Appreciate very much. I recommend my series of strategy. Uh, I really worked and spent a lot of time analyzing games of Ashot Anastasian, and maybe you know it can be quite instructive and interesting for you. At least each and every single video I liked my own, seeing games of Ashot Anastasian. If I would compare himself, uh, like probably with the uh, with someone who is playing nowadays, uh, maybe Nikita Vidyugov, but no doubts Nikita is much higher rated and much stronger. But the way they understand and they play chess, yes, no doubts Nikita Vityugov is much uh, higher rated and probably much stronger. And we have the other game, Daniel Yufa with the white pieces facing Sanal Wahab. And we see better position for black, still another 11 moves to play before time control, which can be very, very sharp, complicated. I don't know. I don't know what is this. And this one is this is completely winning for, no, somehow. Jaime Santos Latasa is completely winning against Kani Sik. I think white does not have any time and black is having completely winning position, which makes, though, Chigaev has, no, Chigaev is having better position. And yes, the only chance is Sanal Bahab. Okay, Saric is playing against Ruslan Panamarov and black is better. Volokitin is better against Anderbrkic. And here we have some equality, though still very complicated. Another thing which is like very painful for me to see as a fan of the game, as a player who is observing and checking all the events, all the tournaments, that Anton Korobov is below 2600, which is incredible. Like how Anton Korobov can be below 2600. Last 15 years he had 2660 plus. But once again, it shows that chess is very difficult. Wow, and here, unfortunately, uh, for Croatian fans, Sasha Martinovic is in very huge trouble. And he forgot something, or oh, he blundered. Yes, he could just capture on g5 or something like rook d8. Oh, he had all the chances. Just hashtag g knight g5 knight e7. He played knight e7 and he forgot about bishop e7 and now takes and now takes. Too many pieces. Very unfortunate for Croatian fans and for Sasha Martinovic. Oh, so it means that Ukraine is standing quite well. What about Germany? No, this cannot be worse for Vincent Keimer, who had very tough start of the tournament, drawing with the white pieces against Jonas Pierre and then eventually winning with the white pieces against Sebastian Bogner. Game lasted maybe 100 and more moves. Yes, can you please check my sound, my voice? Is it okay? Because I'm very much worried if I have. Oh, we have many players joining. Vidit, Alex Rustamov, Bardia Daneshvar, oh, many players. A lot. No, this is better, of course, with the knight on h1, yes. With the knight on h1, at least you should have extra material to compensate bad position of this knight. Rasmus won. I think this is also over. It should be over. Yes, this is completely winning for Germany. Matthias Bluebaum is playing, and Matthias is having and facing some difficulties. I think very unpleasant endgame. Should be very unpleasant, and yes. Matthias skipped first round and Germany lost, and then he joined and Germany won, and now I think Germany is doing quite well, but Matthias doesn't. And what about this one? This is, honestly speaking, I don't think white is better. Why should? Maybe even white is having some problems. Your A pawn doesn't go anywhere. I mean, uh, oh, still, they crossed time control. No, it means that Svane is not going to have any difficulties to at least make a draw. And if we count that Levan Patsulaya is losing and Matthias is having big problems, what about Rapport? This should be. This is completely winning. Richard Rapport is winning. He's very close to win another game. And he's in very good shape. I recommend his two games from German Bundesliga, and before that he played well in Grand Swiss, and now he started with the win, and now he's winning. Yes, he's in great shape. Yes, I think here Black isn't having any issues. Yes, and but I don't think you can really win. Uh, whoa, whoa. I think this should be if d4 does not work, so it was d4 check. Yes, he was lucky to have this d4. D4 check takes, you take, you go bishop d5. I think game should end in a draw. And Benjamin Gledura with the black pieces, of course, he doesn't have any problems. This is even maybe completely winning. It's much better. This one, Valery Kazakovsky with the black pieces against Nikita Vityugov. Position doesn't look bad, but I think should I go Queen F4, G takes F, some C4 stuff? Oh, Queen E5. Even I'm having Queen E5. Valery Kazakovsky is having great position. I mean, for draw, of course, for draw. For draw. And Titas Stremavicius. Oh, this is also another complicated position. No, I think black is not worse, though I'm not sure. Though I'm not sure. It can easily be worse. Oh, black is winning, complete winning position. No, but I was just thinking, okay, if you go a5, yes, but somehow rook e4 is winning, queen f6, queen c5. I was completely wrong. Oh, this should be Paulius Pultinevicius. He was having he's having great tournament, start of the tournament. I think he's 2 out of 2, but this doesn't look great though. Still, like knight h3. I have g takes h, bishop h4. This maybe. Oh, he's winning. He's winning. Paulius Pultenevicius. Maybe. And what about this board? Yes, black is better. Black is much better. So Royal is having better position, maybe even close to decisive advantage. Paulius is having great position. Jones is winning, and Vityugov is still very, very complicated match. We see Nils Grandelius against Kirill Alexeyenko. This position doesn't look easy at all. Bishop h6 at some point has been played, but no, this should be better, no? Mm, players aren't having any time. But yes, knight g4. You just play knight g4, h takes g, I guess. King h6, check and checkmate. Yes, this is better for white, no doubts. Dominic Horvat. This is better for white again, not winning. And Felix Blauberge is playing against Milton Panzer. Am I winning any material? No, probably, because bishop b7. If I go rook c8, bishop c8, bishop b7, rook c1, king c1. No, I think this is very drawish, no? Bishop b7. Bishop b7 is the only move. You take, you take, you take e4. No, still, he is going to play. Max Rothstein is playing Denis Kadrich. This, I don't like white's position. Yes, I don't like this. Nikita Petrov drew with the white pieces against Ido Gorstein. And we have another draw by FM against Avital Boruchovsky. And still, I think, what is happening? Wow, 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 wow. This should be better for white, no doubts. White is much better. And yes, very. Can we please check my connection and all the stuff? Oh, Levon Aronian is playing. Can we check it, please? Is it okay? Is it okay? It's okay? No, we didn't. So the sound is coming okay. Is it coming clearly or with some breaks, maybe some noises there? No, we haven't started the tournament. Yes, we will start in 12 minutes. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, we are going to play Title Tuesday, another 12 minutes, and we will start. We are checking the sound, we are checking the video quality. Please, dear viewers, if you see any issues, any problems, let us know. We are trying to fix with my wife. And also, if you know how to hide, how to close this chat, please let me know. Yes, we have Moroni. He won against Nicolas Petriashvili, and this should be quite promising. Oh, wait! What happened? This was the position, and I said that I don't like White's position. Oh no! Oh no! Knight b5, Knight b5. Maxim Rothstein just blundered. Knight b5. Bishop is hanging on a7, and knight is coming to c3. What a win! What a win! What a point! Important point for Montenegro. And now Yahli Sokolovsky is in must-win situation, and position looks quite good for him. At least he doesn't have problems. I think draw is in his pocket, but though you have many pawns, but some of them are still at the starting squares, and black might be able to capture some of them. And especially Yahli is in time trouble, and Luka Draškovic is having enough time to figure out, or maybe to trick, to trap his opponent. We have Olsen winning against Hamitevici. We have Kirill Georgiev, legend of Bulgarian chess, is back, and he won. He won. I think he was playing board 4, and he won against yes 2355 player. And what other results? Nodar Dortkipanidze won against Souza Andre Ventura. And we have some other Safarov. Daniel Safarov is playing. Yes, some very interesting results, pairings. Uh, no, Fabi is playing. Vidit is playing. Levon is playing. Sindarov. Denis Lazavik. Maxim Vashelagrov. 141 participants, dear friends, and let's go. Less than 8 minutes. Well, a very painful game for Maxim Rothstein. He's losing another game. And what is this? Oh, very complicated. And Luke McShane does not have time. And I don't think Rook e7 is the easiest move. I would play Bishop c1. And he goes Rook e7, Queen g4, King f1. Queen g4 the easiest move, but not the best. Mhm. Yes, Rapport has won, and Gledura is having completely winning position. Or yes, Hungary will win this match, no doubts. Valery Kazakovsky is, I think he will achieve draw. Yes, Jones is going to win. Yes. Wow. And Nils Grandelius is going to checkmate. Oh, Queen d7 is being the only move or the best move. No, unfortunately, Kirill Alexeyenko isn't doing great. Rook h1 takes Queen c1, but King g3. And what are we having here? Oh, this is slightly preferable. And Vincent is being much better. And yes, Matthias Blubaum is still playing, having lost position, check, check, and winning on e5. And yes, attacking the pawn on e6. Now, Matthias, after qualifying for the candidates, he doesn't perform very strongly. Wow. Hans is playing. Wow. Alireza has joined. Yes, I think in my settings I fixed 20 seconds, but this is the first time I'm trying to uh, stream and play. So I apologize to my viewers. I apologize to chess.com proctors. And if some technical issues are there. Ah, yes. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining today. Reminder to double check that your two cameras are on and that your second camera is to show you and your playing environment. Intent to stream, please ensure that you have a 15 seconds delay set on your stream. Best of luck. Thank you very much. And I very much hope that I have even 20 seconds because I was not sure 15 seconds. Um, yes, I think, oops, where is my, Dragon is playing, everyone is playing less than, mm, whoa, Sonal won, and which gives, wow, 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 here we are going to have, wow, but they just crossed time control, and here we have a very, very tiny beta position for Hike Martyrosian, and yes, Indich won, and yes, this game is going to end in a draw. Any point to play Rook D8? Maybe. Because King G7 just ends in a draw. Yes, but of course you just go King G7, Rook G8, King G7, King G8, and because Rook D8, King G7. Oh no, no need, no need. Oh, Fedoseev, Vladimir Fedoseev is losing, and wow, wow, what? It is incredible. It is incredible because Antonios Pavlidis did not have any advantage, but now he's completely winning. Yes, no chance basically for Lavrencic, Matic, and Vladimir Fedosiev is having lost position, so um, Greece is going to win. Serbia has won. Oh, he played. No, he's still thinking. He will check the. And what about this one? Still, they are playing. Who is, I think, what is probably trying. And this one is, I think it was Bishop c4, Queen c4, Queen a6. Of course, he found, and Van Velle is going to win. Very important win. And what about Anish? Yes, Anish is much better, or at least some advantage. Yes, let's wish all the teams, or uh, let's say all the players, strong nerves and quality games. Okay, let's say we do this and we join our. Oh, Alexis Arana is playing after drawing against Laurent Frasinet. He decided to join today's title Tuesday. Okay, let's forget for the time being about European teams and switching from observing very strong event to playing very strong event. Yes, 2560 player from Brazil. Let's go. How do I play? Do I capture this? Let's see. Yes, I did not push e5 because of knight g5. Yes, maybe some e4 ideas can work. Yes, I think I should be pushing this. Mistakes. Yes, but this should be better position. Rook is coming to e8. Yes, rook is coming to e8. Maybe h5 at some point. Yes, let's go this h5. Preparing some h4. Do I have after h4 rook e3? F takes c, rook e3. Queen e3, d takes c. Okay, but this I don't mind getting my pawn on h4. What if takes rook e3? Let's say takes, you take, I go rook e3. I can also get my pawn on h3. So I go rook e3, you take, I take with the rook. And you go somewhere with the king, I take rook g3. Okay, let's go h takes g, let's go rook e3. It is interesting also, what am I blundering? Maybe I'm blundering something, like queen b5. But queen b5, a6. Yes, let's say a6. Yes, but now if I capture, you capture king f1, you go in the end. I go some rook e4. Yes, but maybe it's not enough, huh? Maybe it's not enough, huh? Takes, king f1. I go rook e3, no, rook e4, rook d3, rook f4, rook f3. Captures, but I'm not winning. Okay, let's try this one. Yes, with the idea is to capture this. Bishop e1, huh? He sees everything. But d3? Isn't d3 winning some material? d3, queen e4, f takes rook c4. Okay, d takes c isn't working. Let's take. Let's take. Should I be pushing b5? But takes. So b5, c takes b. Okay, let's confuse our opponents. What is this? Before b3, queen c6 if I go. But here's check, bishop c3. Should be very careful. What about bishop c3? Bishop c3. I have one. Not. Yes, if takes, we take, you take, I take. I give some checks. Yes, you take, I go check. Queen g3, queen f3. Yes, takes, takes. Until b4. Wow. Not an easy game. Yes, Hikaru is playing Alireza, Magnus, MVL, Andreikin, Yanni Pomnishi, Denis Lazavic, Alexis Arana, Hans Niemann. Well, Andreika is also playing maybe today in Russian Super Final. They are having break time, I mean rest day. Yes, I'm playing Casper Liu 2714 FM from Denmark. Yes, let's go d4. c4. Wow. Yes, I have seen this move. Hmm. Knight c3, c5 is the point, no? To this. b5 is the point, okay. Which move to play? To play captures, captures, knight takes b5. Let's say captures, knight takes b5. Yes, I have seen this. I have seen something like this. What if I capture? What if I retreat my pieces? It's a bishop d2. Am I blundering anything? Yes, knight d2, queen captures. I guess knight f3 I should go. c3 I should go. Bishop c4, knight e5, knight e5. Mm-hmm. Bishop c4, knight e5, knight e5, rook e5. Short castle, some bishop b7. Maybe we can try bishop d3. He takes, and we go short castle. I was thinking to go e4. Why not? Yes, even this line is playable. Okay, queen f4 does not work, huh? Bishop a4, rook e4, queen d3. Let's see, bishop e4. Oh, night before. I didn't see night before. It's unfortunate. Okay, never mind. We lost second round. Maybe at some point I can push g5 and then h6. Yes, he goes this. So we also do have some forces, and maybe it's the right time to start activating them. I'm ready to take on f2. Yes, rook c1, of course he goes. Of course he sees knight f2, knight g4. Bishop d7, maybe I can try bringing the other rook. Or e3, f3, knight f2, rook e1. But rook e1 and then bishop e6 we can try. Trying to get my bishop on f7. But knight d3 isn't knight d3 promising for me? But isn't f2 hanging? But which knight to take? Knight, let's say this one. Yes, rook f2, knight f2, king f2, bishop c3, rook d7. Yes, oh, he's blundering all his pieces. Unfortunately for him. Yes, but I think I can win this position. What was the game? It was, yes, this is known. I played this, c4, takes. Queen d1 or e4 is also fine. And now f5. And now even takes bishop d7. Now this is very smart. Attacking just c6 and rook e8. I could also go h6 g5. And here my opponent collapsed after e3. Yes, knight e3 is coming. Let's see this game if we had time. This opening. Okay, it was knight c3. Some other moves are also possible. e4, b4, knight d4. Wow. I took. No, we equalized. Yes, your knight before. If I would say knight f2, game is over. Yes, later on. I could go this, this. Ah, queen g4, I didn't see this. No, don't think we are playing like extremely good, but also, yes, Magnus won his game, and Hikaru is completely winning. Rook h3 is coming. Oh, Arman Mikaelian is playing against Alireza. Yes, things aren't looking great for Arman. Yes, he's 2 pawns down. He has some tricks, but I hardly imagine. Though, f7 is on the attack. Yes, but main problem is d3 and some rook b2 maybe. Or bishop d4. No, rook b2, I guess. And let's say rook a8, bishop d4, queen e8, queen f3. Not rook f2 is probably also finishing the game. Queen e3 is coming up. Oops. Oh, Yanni Pomniche is probably better, but yes, he has more time, and things aren't looking great for Renat Jumabayev. I think objectively he has more chances than practically. Yes, Jan is trying to confuse, and yes, he is winning. He should be winning. D6, you go king f6, king d5, takes king c6, b3, d7. No, this is of course not, but maybe d6, d6, king d5. Yes, d6, king f7 he will play. You go king d5. Maybe it is winning. Jan is, I guess, calculating. But now king f6. But another problem, let's say I get this pawn, I go d6, and then h5 g takes h. Let's say king c3, h5 g takes h. No, this is the problem. But now king b6, king a6, and no, too much. No, no chance for it. With 7 seconds, you will be losing this position, of course. Position is also lost. And what about Fabiano? Fabiano is winning. Fabiano is winning probably. Ah, white won. Wow, very painful for Alonso because uh, he had better position and he could just take the rook on b4 and would game would end in a draw, but he did not manage. And Fabi is winning this game. I mean, I did not see how. I mean, uh, still some games we see that Hikaru Alireza, Magnus, Andreikin, Yanni Pomnishi, Duda, Chess Fighter. Who is Chess Fighter 2011? Ah, this young Vietnamese guy. Kid. Ah, yes, very, very strong. Vipranov, Andreika, Dr. Tiger. Yes, I'm playing Mika Kartunen, and Mika is also streaming. Okay, let's give our best. Let's go. I like this bishop c4. And, okay, short castle. Very, very recently I played this. Let's go d4, why not? d4, c takes d, and let's go bishop b3. Okay, he doesn't care much about c takes d. I wanted to go bishop b3 if I try now. I like bishop on b3 honestly speaking. Let's go bishop c2. Yes, this should be much better for me, no doubts. The main question is being how to get my opponent's position. Let's say knight a3 or take rook a8, bishop a8, knight a3 or knight a3 first. Let's say knight a3. I think I'm having very promising position. Oh, bishop c6 does not even work. How is he going to defend? Yes, a takes b, knight b5. Am I blundering anything? So knight takes b5. Well, let's say we take, we go knight a3 back. Yes, this looks extremely good for me. Let's say queen e2. And takes and takes and takes. I could go bishop a4, which would have been way stronger. Let's say this. Oh, this is too much. This is too much by my opponent. Let's say check. Let's say takes. Okay, queen c4 takes f4. Rook d1, queen c5. Yes, it should be checkmate, no? f4. Yeah. No, he played very badly. I think starting already here. Yes, queen c7. C takes d, bishop b3 was my point. Like very bad position. a4, completely winning. This, this is winning. Yes, 3 out of 4. Not very good, but at the same time not very bad. And let's continue checking some events in our chat. No one is really texting us. Let's go to see, are we having yes, Serbia won, and Vladimir Fedoseev managed to make a draw, which is incredible. And I guess here this is just lost because rook e6 is coming up. Yes, this is completely winning, which means that Greece will win against Slovenia. And this is completely winning. And I think like it's not worse. And Anish is still trying, but not much. So most likely Anish and Mr. Nesipiano are going to make a draw, and Van Vel will win. Wow, we have all the games ended in a draw, and Safarli managed to win against Simon Gumulars. Okay, we have Nguyen against Sean Sargisian game ended in a draw. Roberto Vanisian's game also ended in a draw. And we have Haik Martirosyan is trying with the black pieces. I think he should be better. C4, B takes C, B takes C, G takes H, G takes H. Still, maybe he can try. Opponent does not have much time, and black does not have any risks. This is very complicated, and white is having extra pawn, but black is having some activity. The only fact I don't like Aram's time, only 3 minutes. Yeah, still some hopes that Haik Bartosian might trick his opponent. Let's see, are we having any changes? And what do we have here? Anton David is playing, and who is trying? Very hard to say. And another 100 move is going to torture. What do we have? Vologidin is better, and Livage is not going to. Yes, he's not going to lose, but and Jobava won against Matthias Glubau, and now score is even, and this is already much better. This is already much better against Frederick Svane, and Vincent should be winning. Vincent is also winning. I think Germany is having very safe match, two winning positions, and they need at least one win. And yes, this is also winning, or at least we have Titas lost, and we have McShane. Oh, yes, surprisingly or luckily for uh, England, they won because Titas lost against Jones, and also Luke McShane somehow managed to win. We do have Sweden winning, and this is wow. This one is also should be winning, I guess. G5 F4. So what? Ah, Sweden is just winning because score is 2-1 for Sweden, and yes, Valentin Dragnev is lost with the black pieces. We have Dennis. What do we have here? Wow, this is Bing. But again, he does have 35 seconds, which is very, very little time. Okay, let's move to. So Alireza, chess fighter. Who is chess fighter? I think I finished my game quite. Maybe Magnus is still playing. Oh, Magnus seems like he finished his game. But I don't see Magnus. Oh, Magnus is 3 out of 4. Wow. So Alireza, chess fighter, Andreika, Andrei Yosipenko, Fabi, Hikaru, Xiaotong, Levon Aronian, Mi Terrible, Naroditsky, Matthew, Matvey Galchenko, Sam Shankland. 14 players are having 4 out of 4. And then we have a lot of players, 3.5. And then what about my opponent? Fair chess. Yes, we need some results. Uh, we need at least 9 points. No, but I don't think I have big chances scoring 9 points, but at least some good, very good practice. I'm trying to find my opponent. I lost. Alexander Grishuk is playing. Aravind is playing. It was very surprising for me that Aravin decided not to participate in World Cup. No, not World Cup, Grand Swiss. Mm. And I did not find any information about that, why exactly he decided not to participate in that tournament. Yes. Sako chess coach is playing, by the way. I very much recommend. Very interesting guy, coach. Yes, Gareth Bale, my very good friend, and Harry Kane. I don't think the real Harry Kane. Grigor Dilanian is playing, and Vahan is playing. Angry Twin. See. No, I think all the games ended. Yes, how Alexei Sarana is doing is Hans is 3 out of 4. Eagerly see. Yes, Alexis Sarana 3 out of 4. Jospam is 3 out of 4. Yes, and I'm playing Alex Ivanov, International Master. Mm-hmm. Let's go knight f6. Okay. f5. d4. Bishop b5. Okay. Which move should I go? Bishop b4 maybe? Or knight d4? Let's go knight d4. Bishop c4. Bishop c5. d3. As d6 cannot be wrong. Hmm. Bishop c3, maybe. Yes, but what if knight d5 I play? Because if I take d takes c, bishop e5 comes. If I go knight d5, queen g4, he really wants to go. Rook f4, rook f4. Okay, knight d5. Mm-hmm. Bishop h6 he can take, huh? Then let's take twice. So we take one more time and we go maybe d5. Yes, queen e7. Yes, he wants to play rook f6. Maybe this. Queen h5, rook f8. Mm-hmm. b5 or b6 or a3. Oh, a3, I'm not ready. Maybe b5, huh? Trying to support my pawns. What to do here? I'm trying, but I'm not sure. Maybe throw would have been better. King g4, rook c2. Rook b7, at least I can win this pawn on a2. Rook f2, I have this king h7. Maybe. Let's say takes king g7. Let's say takes. Wow, not an easy game. Yes, I think most part of the game it was very drawish. Even after queen g5, it should be okay. Of course, he was not forced to capture it. Because after capturing on g5, h takes g, maybe I got some practical chances. Yes, Alexis Arana. Wow, this is quite interesting. And let's go some knight f3, c3, to a short castle, b3, this. Queen e1 or maybe bishop b2, knight h4, f4. No, let's play this. Yes, goes there. Queen c3, queen e3. I would like to have my knight on h4, but bishop h4, g takes h. I'm not sure. Knight d2 and then f4, preparing f4. Knight d2 or queen. Maybe even queen e2, but knight d2 is also looking great. Knight d2 or knight d1, and then let's hit this. What if I push f4? What's the point? Why cannot I push it? Yes, she takes f5. Ah, he wants to go f5. This I forgot, honestly speaking. Let's say we take and we try getting our knight on e4, e5. Now, once I'm getting my knight on e5, it can be very interesting position. I don't think I'm better, but it can always be very interesting. Though some queen c4 is queen c4. No, he is definitely blundering. Some bishop f6, rook f6, queen c4, knight d6. Okay, he's blundering, but he's enough. Okay, let's go knight e5. Maybe I could take also. Yes, this move I guess we need. Yes, this. Bishop e4, queen e3. Should I go bishop e3, rook e1? Maybe I can try knight d4 he wants. Knight d4, bishop d4, queen c4, bishop e6. Okay, let's say queen e3. What queen e3 c2 is thinking. Queen f2 maybe. No, I'm too slow. Maybe I had very good position, but yes, I need to bring my pieces. Queen e7. He will play queen e7, but bishop a3, and then bishop b2 back. Yes. Okay, let's say this. Knight d4. He will go up. Knight d4, bishop d4. Oh, he really wants to go knight d4. Wait. He shouldn't collapse. But knight d4 is coming. Knight d4, what to do? Where to go? Hmm. So let's try this. Let's take it. Let's go knight d3. No, my position is getting worse and worse, very unfortunately. Guess I could take bishop f6 back then. My fault. Rook e8, what to do? So if I take queen c2, no, it's just hopeless position for me. Some bishop f3. No, I didn't play well. Yes, I could take, this is c4, of course, c4, knight b3, bishop d5, bishop e4. No, I didn't play well, and well, they are 5 out of 5, and they face each other. And f5, queen g4. King under is going to e6, but king f6, e6. No. And oops, oops, oops. What happened? I wanted to open this game, and game ended in a draw. Wonderful time is playing. Wow, 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 wow. White won. Enriquez Viagra won against Wonderful Time. Amintaba lost. No, he won. Amintaba, he won. And Carlson Ludwig. Jose is playing, and how many? Oh, they have four, and Draw. I didn't play well, but he he won quite convincingly. Mhm. Bishop e4, bishop b7. Maybe even now bishop b7. How am I going to react after d5? Probably takes d. She takes d c4, then c3. Otherwise, if e5, then knight h4 is coming. Oh no, d takes c, knight c5, I think. Uh, there I'm not that. Yes, I was thinking to capture this. Okay, if you want to checkmate, then please show me. But what about c4? If I go c4 and then c3, do I have the c4? And if not, and why c3 is not working? Bishop c3. Ah, he wants to take. Oh, this is very. Okay, let's go c3. If you want to take, please. I will take on c3 and then I will play some rook d8. And then maybe bishop d5, queen d5, bishop h2. Yes, rook e3, and now some tactical ideas might be there, but not at the moment. Like queen f6, I can go. You move the bishop to b5, bishop d5. Yes, let's go queen f6. I think queen is nicely placed here. Bishop a4 maybe. I will be going some bishop c5, rook d3, rook. Yes, bishop b5. What if I try something like... I do have this tactical idea of bishop d5. Why not, huh? But if rook d3, bishop f3, queen f3, queen a1, rook f3, bishop h2, king h2, rook d1. Yes, maybe rook d3, bishop f3 is coming. Queen d5, bishop h2. Queen d4, huh? Queen d4. Nothing, bishop f3. Queen g6, bishop f3, queen f6, g takes f. Bishop c5, queen d4, knight d4. Bishop c5, c3. Nothing is working, huh? If I try queen g6, queen d5, bishop h2, knight d5 is not there, knight h4, I have queen g5. Okay, let's try. With bishop d3. What am I going to play? Bishop d3, very unpleasant move, huh? Mm, well, surprisingly, this idea is okay for him. Takes, bishop f4. Okay, take bishop c5. c3, of course, he goes c3. Now how to unpin my position. Maybe rook c8 and then rook c8 I can try. And bishop b7, let's say. Okay, wait, bishop d4 takes. Bishop d4 takes king f6. Don't know what is happening. What if I take this? Yes. Oh, from opening e6, d6, takes 97, six, bishop c5. He found this queen d4. Ah, this move is losing. Yes, Ludwig Carlsson from Sweden. Let's try d5. Yes, this. The queen b6 even. Can try 95. Maybe not the best way I played. Let's try. Shouldn't be very. 97, rook d7, bishop f6, bishop f6, 94, bishop e7, knight c5, and we have very unpleasant position. Okay, this, how should I play? 95 d takes c, 94. Okay, let's say 95, knight f6, bishop f6, bishop f6, knight d3, bishop d8, knight c1, bishop, rook d7, rook d3, c5, rook d7, bishop e4. We are more or less okay, maybe. Why didn't I play? Bishop a3, b4, bishop e4, b takes a, bishop a3, c5, a takes b. Still, maybe I can try. It's unpleasant. Bishop e4, rook e7, bishop h4. I have knight c5 at least. f5, queen a5. Bishop h4, we can try. Some c5 is also possible. Why not? Bishop e4, bishop a takes b. Okay, this. Which move does he want to go? A takes b, but what if c takes b? Bishop e7 isn't really working. Rook c8, bishop c8. Or a takes b, I should take. I'm not sure. C takes b, rook c8, bishop c8. Okay, c takes b. But rook d7. What's the problem? Why am not doing great? What am I missing? No, here we are not having much issues, I assume. Something like before we can push on. Let's say before. Let's say a5. I think the 3 bishop b5 maybe I have. This one I understand. Should I push or not really? Bishop b5 does not work. Queen b8 does not really work. Okay, let's say king f8. Maybe I can get my king on d8. Yeah. This, but not queen b6. Any move. b5, not this. My hope was bishop. Ah, bishop e2 a4 does not win. Why? Ah, b takes a. No, g4 he could go. No need to play this, but I think we are having another break. Let's see. Classical game journal give me some advice. I'm almost with it. Don't have money for champion. Better to include rookie one. Hello, dear friends. Okay, let's go to leeches. Go to broadcast. Yes, what are we having? Oh, so we have Tanat Zagnidze drew. Wow, Germany won against Georgia. Wow. And yes, unfortunately for our girls, things aren't. This round didn't go well. We have two draws and we have two losses, which is not great. And yes, uh, Greece won against Slovenia and Netherlands as well because of Van Velde won. Let me check my and let's see. Azerbaijan won because of with the huge efforts of Eltaj Safarli, and we have draw against between Czech Republic and Armenia. So Finek Václav managed to hold that end game, and Aram Hakopian did not manage to win. I think we had some very good chances. It was always under our control, but yes, very strong, solid team. And we have Maxim Chigav. Oh, we have draw between uh, Spain and Turkey. And we have Ukraine wins against Croatia because of Igor Kovalenko's very important point. We have Germany, yes, winning 3-1. Yes, it is very interesting, but that today uh, men's and women's uh, Germany and Georgia were facing each other, And yes, Hungary won against Slovenia. England won against Lithuania. And Sweden won against Austria. And Montenegro won against Israel. Italy, wow. So 1 point for Italy. And Giga Kuparadze managed to win his game against Sabino Brunello. But we have Sonis Francesco. He won against Tornike Sanikidze. So Italy won against Georgia. Second team of Georgia. And we have, well, we have draw between, we have tie between Denmark and Moldova. And we have Bulgaria won against Belgium. Wow, Xiaotong is 7.5 out of 8. Incredible. Switzerland won against Finland. And then Kosovo, yes, Kosovo drew against Iceland. And we have 1 point, 1 point. No, 3-1 for Georgia. And we have Scotland. Scotland, they against another team from Georgia. Yes, I think Georgians won 3.5-half. And Ireland, Ireland, they they are winning. Seems like no. This is 1 point. 1 point. I think my most likely Ireland will win this. Okay, oh, wait. What is happening? I forgot to move my. Oh, how should I? Why it is D4 or what? Should I go E5? D takes C. Bishop G2, E takes F. F takes G. And then hard to say. Bishop G5. No, but E5, D takes C, Bishop B7. E takes D, Bishop A8. Bishop G2, E takes F. Abi goes back, Bishop somewhere to B7. We take F takes G. Rook E8. Looks very interesting, but I'm not sure. Queen G4, we try. Uh, let's go G4. Ah, my fault, of course. G5, huh? Yes, I. No, my fault. Of course, my fault. But at least I played Fabi, I played Sarana, and some other titled players. Yes, CM, something very sharp. B3, text X. Yes, C text D or E3, C text D, C text D, no? Two. So why E4 is not working? I think E4 is working. Hmm. So rook f6 looks very tempting. Rook f6, g takes f, knight h5, king h8, knight f6, knight e5, knight queen g3. If you go some queen d6, can I push d5? Yes, d5, e5. Let's say takes on knight h5. But king h8, I can take knight f6 and then knight e8 if need be. Or knight f6, e5. Yes, but what if knight f6? e5 is finishing, no? Queen e6 or queen any other square e5. What is happening in Singapore? Okay, knight d7. No, knight d7 is not working. I do have different squares, like queen f1 is possible. And then knight e8. Let's go queen f1. Queen g3 is also possible. Queen e2 is also possible. Why not queen e2? Let's say queen e2. And then knight takes e8. Let's say queen e2. Maybe queen f1 would have been stronger, but anyway, queen a4, knight e8, knight c4, but d5 is coming, knight b2, queen b2 check. Already here e4 is working, rook d1, and now e4 takes, rook f6, and knight h4, 6, Xiao Dong is playing with the black pieces. He's in some trouble, though he has all the chances to make a draw. I guess, objectively speaking, game should end in a draw. Rook e6, let's say. No, but he wants to king e3, captures, yes. Okay. He has enough time to make a draw. Alireza is playing Shima, and yes, maybe complicated, but rook e7. No, he blundered. Shimanov blundered rook e7, and Alireza is winning. And rook f7 or no? Mm. You can go rook f7, queen b2, rook f1. Yes, in this way, rook takes f3, knight e5, queen h4, queen e4. Very classy move. Yeah. And we have Levon Aronian against Yan Nepomniachtchi, and this is what is happening. No, Yan is objectively speaking better. Oh, but maybe f takes bishop d4, e takes f3. Hmm. Fabiano is playing and he is oh very sharp. Objectively, black is better. Yes, black is much better. Queen takes a2, and then queen d5. But if queen b8, now threatening checkmate, and knight g7 he wants to play. b3. Oh, oh, Fabi won. Fabi won his game, though he was completely lost. And we have very interesting situation, tournament standings. Yes, at least 9 points, not even maybe. Xiaotong is leading with 9. Wow, I'm playing Vidit. Greetings to Vidit. Okay, let's go. D5. Okay, which move do I go? Let's try another 6. Yes, E5, F4. Yes, a4 ideas. a4 knight, a4, d4. What if a4? But okay, let's go knight a6. Knight d4 or knight c5. Let's go knight c5. I know this typical idea of queen b6, queen a6. I was thinking to play, but maybe e takes d, c takes d, knight takes d5. Okay, queen b6. Yes, he's really threatening to checkmate us. Knight before. Yes, I don't know what is happening. Okay, bishop e5, b4. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe bishop h7 we should go. Yeah. Oh, I collapsed. I collapsed. Uh, Sorry, but this stream is not about checking some games of uh, viewers with the huge respect. Maybe the other day we can have that kind of stream to check to see games of my subscribers, followers, but this stream is not about that. Yes, thank you very much for following my stream. So, my first title Tuesday with a new format 5 plus 0 without any increment and 7 points out of 11. I lost to Fabiano, I lost to Vidit, I lost to Sarana, and yes, one more game. So I won 7 games. I lost 4 games. Yes, thank you very much once again, and I apologize, dear viewer, but this stream is not about analyzing and checking games of viewers. This stream was about uh, to play Title Tuesday and to see some games, how Title Tuesday is going. And let's see. And yes, we have the following: Alireza wins with 9.5. Nepo comes second, and Polish fighter Duda third. Xiaotong, after having incredible tournament, 9 out of 11 fourth, and Shima 9 out of 11 fifth. Denis Lazovic, Pranasham, Rud Makarian, and many other stars. Magnus with 8 points out of 11. Once again, thank you very much. I will try to stream this Friday title Freestyle Friday, and this is all. Yes, very interesting opening by Vidit. I think he played something similar in one of his classical games against Shan Sargisian, Grand Swiss. Yes, with the knight on c3. Usually Some other players are trying to get knight on d2 and then e4, but he has idea